The People of Stone, a poetic story of Prophet Saleh, peace be upon him. In valleys vast where silence reigned, where rocky walls by time were stained, a people thrived in strength and pride, with homes in mountains, carved inside. They shaped the stone with wondrous art, with mighty hands and fearless heart. They were so strong, so high, but full of arrogance and lie. Their cities bloomed in desert lands, they ruled with wealth and harsh commands. Yet idols stood in every square, no truth, no mercy, no humble prayer. To them was sent a guiding flame, a prophet blessed Saleh by name. With voice of calm and eyes sincere, he stood before them, bold and clear. O people, turn. Your Lord is one, who made the earth, the moon, the sun. He raised you high, gave you this land, with flowing wells and stones so grand. He fashioned you with skill and might, he clothed you in the desert light. So worship none but him above, and walk the path of truth and love. But scoffs arose from lips of pride, they laughed and turned their heads aside. You are a man like one of us, no angel sent, no sign to trust. They mocked his words, they taunted him, their hearts were veiled, their light grew dim. Yet Saleh, kind, but not giving, he called them still, through loss and sin. Do not defile what God has made, nor turn the suns to dust and shade. You carve the hills, you drink the rain, yet worship gods of wood in vain. Turn back before the darkness grows, before the wrath of justice flows. Be thankful for the gifts you see, and bow to him eternally. Some hearts were moved, a few believed, the truth like breeze their souls received. But most stood firm in wicked ways, in drunken nights and boastful days. They said, if you are truly sent, then prove your claim, with heaven's event. Bring us a sign, divine and great, then we shall bow and seal our fate. With solemn gaze, the prophet prayed, his heart in fear, yet not dismayed. Then came the sign, so strange, so wide, that silenced all with wondrous stride. From solid rock a camel rose, majestic, white as winter snows. A miracle before their eyes, God's creature sent beneath the skies. She walked with grace, her eyes so mild, no beast so tame, no beast so wild. She is your test, said Saleh then, respect this gift, O faithless men. She drinks her fill one day alone, and leaves the next for you to own. But harm her not, nor block her way, or you shall face a dreadful day. From the rock she came, so calm, so wide, a she-camel strong, with noble stride. Her milk poured forth no hand could count, enough for all, a flowing fount. They stared in awe, both rich and poor, but in their hearts, a burning war. Some felt the truth in every breath, some plotted silent, bitter death. But pride is blind, and envy grows, where truth like shining river flows. A group arose, their hearts were grim, they whispered plots and shadows dim. But pride is blind, and envy grows, where truth like shining river flows. A group arose, their hearts were grim, they whispered plots and shadows dim. This camel walks as if she rules. We won't be bound by prophet's rules. He thinks he leads with signs and talk, we'll strike her down upon her walk. They schemed by night and smiled by day, while Saleh begged, turn not away. This sign you see is mercy's proof, to save your souls from wrath aloof. One brave and sin took up the sword, ignoring every prophet's word. He watched her rest upon the hill, then struck her down so cold, so still. A silence spread through land and sky, as if the earth began to cry. The rocks, the winds, the trees grew still, as if they sensed approaching will. Then Saleh came with sorrowed face, his voice was firm, yet full of grace. You had your chance, you saw the sign, that killed her foul, crossed heaven's line. For 3 more days you may remain, then comes a storm, a scorching rain. Enjoy these days, but know for sure, no wall, no mount, shall be your cure. For 3 more days you may remain, then comes a storm, a scorching rain. Enjoy these days, but know for sure, no wall, no mount, shall be your cure. For 3 more days you may remain, then comes a storm, a scorching rain. Enjoy these days, but know for sure, no wall, no mount, shall be your cure. 3 days were given, clear and stark, a sign of doom that soon would mark. Faces changed, their fate was sealed, the coming wrath no soul concealed. No prayers turned the judgment back, the final hour was on the track. Then came the blast, a sound so vast, it shook the stones, it split the past. A scream from skies, a thunder's bite, a quake that swallowed day and night. Their cities fell, their towers broke, their breath was gone in single stroke. Each soul who mocked, who turned away, was stilled beneath that fearsome day. Not one remained to tell the tale, but silence loud, on dusted trail. Except the ones whose hearts had stayed with Saleh's call and never strayed. He turned and left with faithful few, while storms behind like fire blew. The land grew dark, the skies turned gray, and nothing did where once they lay. The dust still danced upon the land, no human heart, no reaching hand. The houses carved in mountain wall, stood empty now, their voices small. Where once they laughed and drank in pride, now silence ruled where men had died. A warning clear for those who see, what comes to those who mock decree. And Saleh stood upon a hill, his eyes with tears began to fill. He mourned not just the death and flame, but hearts that never knew his name. He cried, "O people once so blessed, why did you turn from truth, from rest? Your homes were strong, your lands were wide, but still you chose your shameful pride." Then turning from that cursed place, he walked away with saddened face. He left behind their sculpted stone, their palace is now overthrown. But lessons live when men forget, and all his signs are present yet. So listen, child, and heed this tale, of hearts gone cold, of warnings pale. The camel sent by God was more than beast to open heaven's door. A test, a chance, a noble sign, but they denied what was divine. And thus they fell, despite their might, engulfed in darkness, stripped of light. O listener, with faith in mind, let not this tale be left behind. Now centuries have rolled away, and time has turned the night to day. But in the desert winds still cry, a people lost who dared defy. Their homes remain carved deep in stone, yet hearts that beat, there still are none. Tourists pass, their eyes amazed, yet heedless of the truth they grazed. And Saleh's voice, though years have flown, still echoes strong like trumpet blown. O children born of flesh and clay, let not your pride lead you astray. So walk the earth with humbled head, and learn from nations long since dead. And when the signs of God appear, respond with love, and not with fear. The deserts speak, the mountains warn, the prophets true and people torn. The voice of Saleh still remains, in hearts that break their worldly chains. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring tales.